Hello family, welcome back to the channel. Today is August the 9th, 2025. Yesterday I said February, and of course you guys know I wasn't going back to change that. Okay, so today is our weekend income review video. We're looking at how much money came into the portfolio this week. Like I said, you guys are going to be quite disappointed when you guys see how much money we brought into the portfolio today. Okay, guys, as you can see, I'm in good spirit. I'm in good mood. Your boy been back in the gym working out, so the energy level is off the roof. I don't know if you guys can tell by all that. But guys, today we got over 2,400 plus subscribers. Guys, we are growing this channel organically, okay? And one thing I like to say, thanks to all you guys who subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and sharing the content. I appreciate you guys. This is not financial advice. I'm just a 52-year-old man that makes video about my portfolio and my portfolio alone. So do not take this as financial advice, okay? Because you do it at your own free risk. All right? Now, let's get down to business, okay? Let's get down to business because business is booming. Now, you can see the portfolio, right? This portfolio here is still at a loss because I transfer this portfolio to my other account, and when I did that transfer, the portfolio was already down a certain amount of money. So even though we're starting the portfolio over, but the overall portfolio is right now is in the green. So that's all we care about, right? It's in the green. Whatever we move over, even though the negative portion of that is still here, right? Because we have to sell stuff to transfer stuff over. That's why I don't want to transfer the other portfolio yet. I'm trying to get it back to green before I do that. Or get it close down, okay, to green before I do that. All right, so you can see yesterday, the portfolio ended the day up 1%, okay? After hours, we were up another 0.3%, okay? And for the week, the portfolio is still up $134.57, 5.23%. For the month, is up 6.32%, $161.16. For 3 months, it's up 11.98%, $289.88. I would like to do this on this portfolio, right? If we go to the year, of course, now you're going to see those losses that I talk about. It might show it, right? You see those losses, what I talk about? This is where the portfolio was, right? And of course, you know, it goes down and you see those losses, right? And as I sold stuff out, it kind of bottled out. But in the long run, we're going to regroup this portfolio and get it back to the perfect status. Okay. With that said, let's get down to business, guys. Let's get down to business. Let's look at the income. Okay. Let's look at the income. Because that's what we're here for. Look at income. This is what it's about. Income. Oh, it works today. Sometimes this thing I have to click it multiple times for it to get it to work. But of course, it did its thing. Now we got dividend and stuff coming in way in September. We're just in August right now. We're looking at that. And the other dividends come into the portfolio. But we're not looking at these, the last 14 hours from the 7th. We need to go back down to the 5th. Yeah, this is from the other week, so I'm not even want to go on that. No, this is from the 5th. We're going to go back to the 4th. So this is where we're supposed to start, from the 4th. So if I mess them up, you know, it is what it is, but we're supposed to start from the 4th because it's when the stuff began, okay? So, oh, get away. Ooh, I hate when it does that. I need to turn that thing off, okay? I need to turn it off because it's going to be annoying. All right, so we got here 2 cents, 71 cents. Okay, so that's 75 cents. We're gonna put that down. All right, 75 cents. And this is my boys in the hood portfolio, guys. We got 36, sorry. 36, 29.01. All right, and let's go up. All right, and then we got 45 cents. We got another 02, 37 cents. $5. We got $2. We got another 78 cents. Okay, making sure. 78 cents. We got another $2.02. 49 cents. Another 49 cents. And we got 5 cents. So that gives us Robinhood $8.40. Wow. Okay, that's cool. $8.40 for the week from my 2,000 something dollar portfolio. Okay, can't beat that. All right, let's go to Charlie Schwab real quick. Now you can see the portfolio value. No, that's not all of them. I got my that custodian video portfolio in there. It's on my video, and it's at 13,100 and change. And this portfolio is down 21% overall, and the total amount of money invested into this portfolio is $16,000, $16,668.66. A lot of sixes, right? In that in this portfolio, and the current market value is $13,118.11. So you can see we are down 21.30% in this portfolio. And guys, you know, the goal is to grow this portfolio back, you know, to where it's going to start lowering the negative stuff, so I can move this over to my other portfolio, because I'm tired of just moving stuff and, you know, with a lot of losses. So we're going to look at the dividend in here. Let's see how much dividend we got. And this is quite surprising. I did not expect all of that. Okay, so we're going to start. So this dividend is from the 1st. That's last Friday. And we haven't received the dividend. Let me see. This one. Okay, so I haven't received this dividend, right? This is weekly. So at some point, I think it's a weekly, right? LFGY is a weekly. But it's not in here yet. No, it is right here. Okay, I know I'm losing it, guys. It's too early to be losing it. Okay. All right, so there we go. We got $2.50. Another $20. Bybit. Okay, Bybit. $20.25 into the portfolio. $5.18 into the portfolio. We got $8 into the portfolio. $18.47, and we got $25.50. $80.20, guys. Okay, $80.20 this week in the portfolio. All right, $80.20 from Charlie Schwab. Okay, I mean, you know, to tell the truth, I wasn't even expecting that much. Now, I wasn't really expecting that much, so that's kind of surprising. And my curve position is slowly curving up. You know, as your boy trying to get this dividend party going. Okay, now I haven't added my cash management account, so this is my Fidelity account. But let's look at the cash management account first. All right, so this is how much dividend I came in to the cash management account for this week. It is not a lot, but I mean it's enough. Let me move this back down. It is enough to keep the conversation going. So this account, like right now I have $300 something in this account. And of course this is the balance. Your boy will be playing, I'll be selling stuff. Once the cash comes into the portfolio, I'm putting them back out to work. Okay, so we got what, 5 cents, you know, 1 cent, 1 cent, you know, 9 cents right there. So we're gonna say 0.09 plus, we got 97 cents. Hold on. All right. 0.09 plus 0.97 plus and 79 cents, and then we got 66 cents, and then we got 17 cents. So on the cash management account, we got $2.68. This is more than you know, I would make on interest in my dang what you call it, checking or savings account. Okay, from a $300 account in 1 week. Okay. All right. So let me get the other. I'm trying to. Okay. F1. All right. We're gonna close this out and bring my big boy account, as I like to call it, over to hang out in the party. Now, guys, you guys see right here what is that? $376,000. That is my margin balance. Okay, from August 4th, right? From August 4th to August the 6th. You see the difference in my margin balance? Guys, I told you guys I was selling stuff to kind of get out of the margin call. And that also, all that selling I was doing, it brought down my margin balance a big amount. Okay, that is crazy. Okay, to go from $372,000 to $322,000. If that's not crazy, I don't know what else to say. Okay, Anyway, let's look at the amount of money that come into the portfolio. Now, some of this stuff is still set to reinvest. I have to go and see why it's reinvesting, because I turn off reinvestment pretty much across the board in my portfolio. So I need to go back in and see why these $3 and $9 and stuff is being reinvested. Now, of course, you see some of these dates, right? Some of these dates is from July, and they're from stuff like that, right? So we got to go back in, and we're going to skip those days. So on this first one, we're looking at this $3.66. Okay, so we got $3.66 plus, and then we go to the next one, JEPI and JEPQ. So we got $65.05, and then JEPQ is, what is that, $85.89. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure. Okay, B and D, we have $8.65 plus. I got S-Gov. Now this is the Treasury. So the good thing about this right here, whenever I buy it, I can only buy it when I have cash in my account, and it's in my margin account. So I cannot allow to use margin cash to buy that. So that is one good positive. So every time I have extra cash in my account, I can buy that. And of course it grows, but slowly, and the interest is not bad either. So since I'm not using margin to buy it, it doesn't affect my margin balance, so I add it to my portfolio. Okay, I got dividends from that, so I got $1.81. Okay, now let's put the F2. All right, so F2, all of these is for this month, so except for the last one on the top. So we got $3.06. We got $23.27. We got $14.62. We got $8.32. $6.30. $1.21 for XDTE, and then YBIT I have $1,742.04, and Tesla $1,678.75, and Alti has been consistent now, generating $1,000 a month, a week rather. We got $1,005.10 plus, so that gives us 4,000, and then we have $5.35. This is for August, equal. So you see, guys, that's what I was telling you guys. I am a little disappointed because I was for sure that I was certain that we was going to generate over $5,000 this month, but I mean, we probably would have generated more than close to $5,000 or over $5,000. But what, like the people say, what happened was when the market dropped, some of the positions I was holding to sell, to buy more positions I was going to pay for this week, it didn't happen. So of course, we have to wait another week. And then even this week, I mean, I was able to sell in my smaller portfolio, but it was the day after it was too late to buy. So of course that affected the income also in the portfolio. And so right now, for the second week, we have generated $4,744.36 into the portfolio. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. That put us over $16,000, almost close to $17,000 for the first two payments in the month. Like I said, I was hoping it was going to be better than that, but you know what? We got to take it. We got to take what we got and keep it moving. All right. So guys, you know, we've been looking at this right here. We were down yesterday in the portfolio. Overall, we're down $16,000. And like I said, I've been making moves to try to get those things down. I sold a few positions to bring down my margin costs. Now, the next thing to do is to work on this 200K, right? If I can get that 200K back into the portfolio, okay, that will put us over $800,000 in the portfolio. Guys, you know, like I said, we don't have to do it all at one time. I don't have to get the whole 200K back, but we're going to start 1K at a time, and hopefully by the end of the month, I keep saying end of the month, the end of the year, we will be back to where that number going to look a lot decent, okay? Because we don't want that number to go to 300K and then 400K. We don't need that, okay? And we can fix it. Slowly but surely, we can fix it. Okay, guys? With that said, guys, I want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful day. We were able to generate not a lot of money in the portfolio, but still, we still generated some income into the portfolio. Guys, like I said, this is not financial advice. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and sharing the content. And tomorrow, we're going to have a video for you guys. Tomorrow, hopefully, it'll be a great video. You know, and I'll try not to make it too long. I promise. Okay? Have a blessed day, guys. Peace out.